Okay, why the term is a name as well as mixtures is different substances or particles are being mixed together and they won't able to react to any chemical changes. They will be simply remaining by forming different substances are being collapsed together. So if we separate all these mixtures, we will get a useful product. Okay, for this only we are going to separate this different kind of mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures. The next one is a heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous, in the word itself it says they all are uniformly distributed. And for heterogeneous, which will be differently distributed as seawater, pizza, which has different components mixed at different ratios. They don't have any proper ratio like this should be mixed this much only. Like this there will be anything. So okay, next, next is to go to the topic, why do we need to separate these mixtures? For making it to be a useful form. The first method is a hand picking method, which is very easy. From the word itself, it simply says we are going to simply separate the substances using our hand. So first step is in this bowl, I am having a mixture of rice and nuts are there. So I am going to separate it and I am going to keep this in the separating and this in separating, so that this we can use the separate substances for useful purposes actually. And then this is the first one. And then next method is threshing. When we all go through highways, we can see through those agricultural lands like when the farmers dry in the hot sun, so that when we start to beat the stalks across, all the grains will get dropped. So this is another one process where we can separate the stalks and the useful crops. From the crops, you are going to get the grains, and after that, those grains will be full of husks actually. This is the process I am going to show and tell with you. See, this is what they do. If we do like this, the separate mixtures will come and get collected here, through where we can separate all these mixtures. This is another one, second method, which is called as winnowing. Further, we can collect the useful grains. And then the next process is substances are of different types. Actually, they will do substances of different types. One is of a very big size and another one is of very small size. In this we have already seen in ocean, when we start to slice, the particles which are heavier will remain here, which are very smaller will pass through the small pores and we can get collected from here. Then if we go to the next step, it is evaporation. Evaporation is the step it easily means how volatile the capability to dissolve anything. And another one thing is evaporation. How when it will start to evaporate is when we start to heat the solution, it will start to evaporate. See, in this process we are going to heat the solution. First step is heating the solution. It gets turned into a gas and it forms a vapor and leaves the, and the rest the solid residues being collected. This is another one important method of separation. Then when we will go to distillation, since when both are liquids, one is also a liquid and another one is also liquid. It's actually a difficult process to separate. So we go through this process of distillation. After to heat this mixture, we first take vaporized. Start condenses constant. We are going to concentrate this, or we are going to compress this into a separate weight actually. It is collected in this year. It is collected in the. It will start with this. We have to decide which technique we should use. So far, we have to be very proper. If you are going to use a distillation technique, means it will start to evaporate, volatile. Based on volatile also, we can decide the technique which we are going to employ for the separation technique. Then the mass transfer will also be very high. Yeah, okay, thank you.